Hey, Charlotte Barrett here from One Less Stress Connect, which I run alongside Grace Nelson, my business partner and bestie. How are you all doing today? I'm so glad you decided to join me. We're going to be talking about one of my favourite subjects, and it's about effective goal setting. Reason being, I do believe it's so important for us to have goals in all areas of our life, not just business, relationships, health, or wealth as well, because when we have goals, it ensures that we continue to keep on growing. And I do believe this is a part of aspect of our human journey, that we need to be committed to always growing, and having effective goals and having goals that stretch us is part of this process as well. Now, the thing is, most of us can set goals. It's easy to do that, but a lot of us do not attain them. And I believe it's because we don't have some effective processes in place in order to make sure that these goals aren't just literally things we just say, but they're things that we can actually work towards and achieve and continue to grow towards our bigger picture. Now, I'm going to talk to you about my 5 top techniques to ensure your goals are effective, and we're going to go through them today. And as usual, if you have any questions, please reach out, comment below, and we can discuss further. So number 1, I believe all your goals should have time frames set to them. The reason being, as human beings, we tend to put these things out there. Like, how many of you have heard someone say, or yourself perhaps at the beginning of the new year, I'm going to perhaps lose weight, I'm going to stop smoking. You put these goals out there, and when they don't have time frames, it's easy for them just to fall back on the list of 101 things to do, and for you never to actually really put all your zest into it and go out and achieve them. And I believe when we're not working with a sense of urgency, we don't do things. We just don't, as human beings. So having a time frame attached to your goals can really ensure that these goals are significant and that you're working towards a deadline. Number 2 is one of my favourites, actually, to ensure you meet your goals, and that's accountability. So as I said, for human beings, it's easy for us to put ourselves to the bottom of the list. We can promise everyone we'll do this, we'll do that, you'll commit to this. But when it comes to committing to ourselves, it's just literally, we usually put ourselves last, especially as females. So when we don't have that accountability, we have no one there to check in with. We have no one to literally give us that, that whip us into shape, which is why many people don't achieve their goals. So have someone that you can be accountable. This is so important, whether it be literally just a friend, it be a neighbor, it be a coach, it be a mentor, but you need some accountability in order to keep on moving forward. So for us, for all our clients, we ensure accountability is part of the framework. If you're not a member of our Female Entrepreneur Collective, the Facebook group, our free Facebook group, then please do join. You can get some accountability there. Also with our WhatsApp group, you have to message us privately if you want to be a part of that as well. And that's to ensure that you'll keep on moving forward, and you're accountable not just to us, you're accountable to your other peers as well. So accountability, so important, and it's why I continue to always have coaches and mentors and be in groups and programs as well. Number 3, so we've talked about having, making sure that you have time towards your goals. We've talked about having accountability. Now I want to talk about having processes in place. So it's easy for us to have these goals, but if we don't have the discipline, we don't have the process that we are going to meet the goals, they can easily go off track. So I don't know about you, I am very much that woman that tends to go for shiny object syndrome. I'll be focused with one thing, I'll see something, it looks great, and I'll be tempted to go off track. Now, if I have processes in place that I've committed to doing daily action, then it's much less easier for that to happen. So I have processes in place. So for instance, in terms of I like to get up a little bit earlier to complete some of my tasks before the kids get up. I have a process in place where I'll go to bed a bit earlier. I will have a check-in group that I'm part of so that I can say that I've actually woken up. I will have my alarm clock that helps. That's part of my processes. So all your goals that you have, ensure there is a process in place that, when motivation goes out the window, which it does towards these goals, you've got some disciplined processes that are going to help you move towards it. So that really really helps as well. So we've talked about having time, we've talked about having processes, having accountability, and also it's important that you have rewards. So often we can get caught up when we're building our businesses that we just want to head down, nothing else matters. But it's so important that we enjoy the journey and that we also treat ourselves, and that we don't end up falling out of love with our business. So you've put those processes in place, and day in, day out you're working towards your goals. Have some sort of reward system that you can look to and that can treat you and you can look forward to for doing these things, because some parts of businesses aren't exciting, can be boring. So having a reward system can really help you move forward. Yeah, so make sure you've got that, and that could be as simple as literally having your favorite type of ice cream in place, or it could be that you go to the spa, or you could have a date night out, whatever it may be, whatever rewards you, or even a Netflix binge. Have something on a weekly basis that you treat yourself to, that will keep you head down and focused on your goals. Now, the last thing for effective goal setting is ensuring that you have milestones so that you know you're meeting your goals. So say for instance, your goal for this month is to have 10 calls, or 10 calls for the month, if that's your goal. And you know that every week you want to have like at least three calls a week. And so your 3 calls are going to be your milestone. You're going to know that you're on target to meeting your goals. And if, for instance, within the second week of the month you've looked and you've not gone to around the 6 marker, what you'll do is you'll know you'll need to amp up those daily processes in order for you to meet that goal at the end of the month, to meet your target of 10. So have little milestones, little checkers to help you know that you're on your journey, you're heading in the right direction, and you are on your path to greatness. Now, I hope you've enjoyed today's topic as usual. Any relevant links, so those to the accountability groups, they will be popped down below. And as usual, do feel free to reach out. Also, what are your top tips for effective goal setting? Let me know in the comments. I love to know, and sharing is caring. So until next time, I've been Charlotte Barrett from One Less Stress Connect, and I will see you very, very soon.